Hey everyone, I'm Joey Lancianis from Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm here today with Dr. Grant Goulet, who's the VP of Product Innovation for Zenith. And today, Dr. Goulet is going to tell us all about Zenith's #1 selling football helmet, the X2E Plus Youth. So Dr. Goulet, the X2E Plus, the #1 selling helmet for Zenith for a number of seasons now. What is it about this style that gives the parents the confidence out there that their child's going to be protected on the field, and also the player the confidence that they're going to have quality on their head?
The X2E Plus really is sort of the evolution of Zenith's core technology. And that really kind of is founded upon sort of the shocks, which we see here through the clear shell, which provide the athlete with great energy control across a range of impacts, so the lower level to the higher level kind of energy impacts that the athlete would get on the field. And then also that kind of core Zenith fit story, which is the adaptive fit, which provides a great sort of 360-degree fit, all game comfort, and optimizing protection throughout the game. It's really kind of the evolution of these great sort of core innovations that Zenith brought to the field a number of years ago, and has just been a really strong seller for us ever since.
You mentioned the adaptive fit that's really unique to the Zenith technology. We've got my man CJ over here who's going to help us out. Fit and feel and form is so important, especially for headgear protection. Walk us through, and for everyone at home, how it should fit and how it should look for the mom or dad out there when they're at a Dick's Sporting Goods trying to size this helmet on their child.
Yeah, great. So I mean, one of the first things to recognize about kind of the Zenith fit story is the way this lower strap, which CJ has just buckled up, sort of routes around the back of CJ's head. So if we just tilt a little bit CJ this way, you can actually see the way the strap is routing around the back of CJ's head, which is very unique. And what this provides is when CJ cinches down in that lower chin strap, he gets this really nice kind of overall fit around his head, which is great for all game comfort for CJ, but also optimizing the protection on the field. One thing that's very important for us as well is making sure that we provide the lowest profile fit for CJ on the field, making sure that the package is as small as possible, giving him excellent sort of balance and agility on the field so he can perform at his best.
Yeah, you know, in this model, we're able to see kind of all the guts inside the X2E Plus with all the absorption technology there. But these ventilation holes are also really unique. You can kind of talk everyone through that as well?
Yeah, absolutely. So another important point, so when we're looking at athlete feedback and making sure that we're designing the best product for the athlete, heat management and making sure that comfort is top of mind is very important for us. And so the vents along the back here really help for airflow across CJ's head. And the way that our sort of, you can see on the clear shell, there's a lot of sort of open space, which is by design. So you have optimized protection, but then excellent airflow across the head to keep the athlete cool and focused on the game.
Now, from a fit perspective, CJ, if you want to turn around for me, bud, where on the brow should it fit for that mom or dad out there? Where should it land on the forehead? And then also from a weight perspective, you know, they want to be safe, but also be able to move and move freely. What's the weight of the X2E Plus, and where should it land on the brow?
Yeah, so CJ actually has it positioned here very nicely, so you can see kind of his brow is about an inch below sort of the top, sort of inside of what we call the matrix, so that internal component of the helmet. And then as far as weight, the X2E Plus is right around 4 pounds. And another important factor there is actually how the weight is distributed. And so all Zenith helmets are very intentional around making sure that the weight is properly distributed around the head so that CJ can move, as freely as possible on the field.
Well, there you have it, guys. Be sure to pick up the Zenith X2E Plus Youth Football Helmet this season and stay protected on the gridiron.